So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Tries to pass it through. Rioja looking to run onto it. Danchuma. Well, that is one way to stop him. Adams with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Can he get on the end of this? Ugoturo! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's going to be another corner, I think. Rioja goes short. Gets into some space. And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, well measured.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
Nakata. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Batistuta. Tarega. Very nearly half an hour gone here. It's a promising position. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Batistuta tries to play it through. Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Guardiola! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Now this could be a chance. And Batistuta! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another and...
He's got tall! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Fouquier. Valencia looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's...
Decent chance! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Santa Maria. Hugo Duro. Puyol spots it and intercepts. De Bruyne, can he get it through? And this is Batistuta. Hazard. Danjuma. Now Lopez. Tarrega. And it's Santa Maria. Fouquier. And Rioja. Oh, terrible pass. Diego Lopez looking to add to his goal. Rioja in acres of space out wide. He can get that clear and claimed it back swiftly. Diego Lopez. Out to the right. He's in a great position here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Coming on the field is number 7, Griezmann. Substitutions taking place.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against them here.
That's good running with the ball. And it's Almeida. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Batistuta.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Griezmann. Chance, surely! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things...
And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Batistuta voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Arsenal.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Great chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tries to pass it through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Messi. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That has been slung wide. Now it's Isco.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That is ended up in no man's land. Knocks it out wide. Denilson flashes it across.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And that's a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Nicely weighted ball. Arsenal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Tries to thread one through. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Petit. And that has put paid to that.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He is through here! Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Olise. And this is chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Fernando Torres is offering a wry smile there.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Terrific header! Oh no, it's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And the first half is done.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Arsenal go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. So off we go once more. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Messi. Petit. Messi. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Beckenbauer getting this one. Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Shapes the shoot! Oh, taken with style! The second half sparked straight into life! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Son Heung-min simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Can he get on the end of this? Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
That has been cut short. Denilson, lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Isco, and he's got the beating of his man. Van Bouten. Szoboszlai. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
De Bruyne. Now it's Batistuta. Can he finish? Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, nice touch. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Isco. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. Puyol. Looking for the run. Now that's well seen too.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Szoboszlai is there to clear. Olise stood his ground strongly.
There will be 1 minute.
So just one extra minute for stoppages. And that's it. Arsenal have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Played back to the goalkeeper. Olise, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last...
Good chance here! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Vardiol. Rijkaard. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he can clear it away. Beckenbauer. Back into the middle. Great vision. Gabriel gets good distance on it. And no, that was never going to make it. Still goalless at the moment. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Zico. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now that's well seen too. It's a searching pass. Ruben Dias. Knocks it out wide. And it's Xavi Alonso. It's Pedri. Zico. And there's green grass ahead of him. Great ball, and he's in here. And a chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Olise certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Can he get on the end of this? And he's in on goal. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has been... Olise! Goal! Arsenal! What a moment for the double centurion. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Olise delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Cleared away. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Arsenal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 7, Fernando Torres. Coming on to
Here we go
replace him
again.
is number 9.
Arsenal carrying a 1-goal lead. Beckenbauer. Oh, easy pickings there. Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Zico. Oh, that pass isn't the best. More and more. Oh, what a mistake! Face to face with the keeper. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Pete.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Zico. Knocks it into space. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
No, again there's no way through. That's good vision. It's out for a goal kick. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That is good alertness. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Cleared without complication. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh no, what has happened here? Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Number 22, Olise. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Isco.
Lofted upfield, the pass has gone astray. Arsenal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Looking to play him in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He can get that clear. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now it's Villa. Well, that has not gone well. Adams. Passes coming off in quick succession here. 4 added minutes on the board. No, it's come to nothing. That's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 11, Messi. Coming on the field.
And that's definitely not his best.
Number 19,
Rodri,
Yamal.
looking for the run.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, played right into his path. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Kyle Walker did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of...
The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Batistuta voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here... And a chance! Van Basten finds himself offside. Oh, good-looking ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is good alertness. Up towards the front line, pinches it off him. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Now it's Van Basten. And this is Torres. Torres going full steam down the flank. Costacurta gets rid without sophistication. Beckenbauer. Looking to play him in. Fletcher cuts it out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Iniesta. Oh, sweet feet. It's Iniesta! Oh, it's come loose. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Fernando Torres. Climbs up big! That's a half-decent try.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Great run on the overlap here. Belletti tries to get it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in space and looking for options. Puyol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Torres. Van Basten. Courtois claims it, and the danger passes. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Garnacho. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Messi. It's a goal kick. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Al Nassr clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a promising position. Isco, he's found a way through. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of...
Oh, here we go. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Hazard. Van Basten. He's had a shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! And that's aimed into the middle. They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Al Nassr are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, he's been shot at goal! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Fernando Torres. Number 7,
Zico, the man we've all come to watch.
Number 21, Mbappe.
Cleared without hesitation.
Number 8, Isco.
Danielson. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's heaved it away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Tries a shot! In for the pieces! He's missed, but not by that far. And that will be it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Courtois voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.